morning, guys. Happy Sunday. I am just cleaning up the apartment right now and trying to get things organized because I'm leaving tomorrow morning at 4:45, I think is my train, to go visit Kaylee for a few days. So I am going from DC to Philly and then take the train from Philly into New Jersey and get picked up at the train station. But it's going to be a long day tomorrow. So I'm today just trying to clean everything up and get my life a little bit more organized. My desk is like a disaster, and because I haven't been sitting here, that's really why it's such a disaster. So I figured I should take a little bit of time to organize it. I have like random pieces of mail everywhere, and like basically I put my mail as like a to-do item, and I like to just keep it on my desk so I reference it. But because I haven't been using my desk, I have like 10 pieces of mail with nothing that I've done with it. Point is, I'm doing some cleaning, and I just handled Boba's litter box. That's what that package was, because I'm trying to make things as simple as possible for Oliver, because he's going to be taking care of Boba when I'm gone. So now I'm just trying to get things sorted. But one thing I wanted to tell you guys about is I am trying something new. I've had like a bullet journal for a long time, and I never really resonated with bullet journaling just because I'm not very artistic, like with pen and paper. Like I'm not someone who likes drawing or coloring very much. That's why if you've seen in my other weekly spreads that I've done in a notebook, I use a lot of like colored stickers because it's easier for me. I just have to add in the information and it looks cute. But recently I watched this video by Wheezy Waiter, if you're familiar, and I'll link the video down below, where he talked about how he got the concept of bullet journaling wrong and he wasn't using it as it was intended by the creator, writer. So I looked more into it, and I was actually extremely intrigued by the actual use of bullet journaling and like what it's supposed to be used for, which writer initially created the system to be used to capture present and past thoughts, not to plan for the future. So since I've been trying to potentially pick up journaling for a while now, I thought I would give this a shot because it's a little more compact in terms of the way you journal, and that's something for me that makes journaling really overwhelming. I'm not someone who likes to elaborate a lot, and with journaling it's pretty much like, here, sit down for 20 minutes and elaborate on anything, and like that just doesn't work for me. So I've tried journaling with prompts before and none of that ever really stuck. So I figured I would try this process where every day I just write down anything that comes to mind, and that can be a to-do item, it can be a random thought, it can be an event in the future that I just thought of, it can be a task, or just an inspirational thought basically. So I have a process that I already use to log more inspirational thought type things, which I log it into my Notion, and in this section I call life notes. But the issue with that is that I find myself only logging thoughts that I think are worth logging into the life notes portion versus logging everything, because the way Notion is set up, I think it would be overwhelming if I had every single thought that ever comes to mind in there. Whereas with the bullet journal, the whole purpose of it is to just log whatever you feel like logging as it comes to mind. So I think I'm going to try it out for a few weeks and see how I like it. Sorry about the lighting, it's really bright outside. But something I thought would be really interesting to do for a video idea would be at the end of each month. We're going to close this for a minute. I'm gonna move you guys over here. So something that I thought would be fun would be to, at the end of each month, doing like a monthly realizations video of all of the like thoughts or big profound things or any big takeaways I had from the month that I logged into my bullet journal. So we will see if there's enough to talk about in a video. I will definitely do that in the next few weeks, because already I've literally started doing this last night, and I already have multiple thoughts where I'm like, oh, this is like a really interesting thing that would be fun to talk about. So I will update you guys in the future, but it's pretty simple, and so far all I have in here is just a monthly spread that shows all of the days of the month on this side, and then a task list on this side, and then the next page just starts my daily log, which basically what you do is you just go as the days come. You don't plan out sections for each day. You literally start writing for the day that you're in, and as soon as that day's over, you just skip a line and then start the next day. So you give yourself the flexibility to write as much as you want to write, and you don't have that guilt if you skip like 2 days or something and you're like, oh cool, and I have 2 blank days in my bullet journal. It takes that part out of it, which I really like, because I want this to be something that I want to do that helps clear my mind. And my whole intention for this, which is another thing that writer talks about, is setting an intention for your bullet journaling, like why you're doing it. So my intention is to clear my thoughts and be more mindful and calm. So basically take the thoughts that are in my head swirling around and put them down on paper as they come to me, so that I'm not just sitting around like ruminating on all of these random thoughts, whether positive positive or negative. Today I'm using it to log random thoughts as I have them, as well as put some to-do items since I am trying to get ready to leave tomorrow. So we have quite a few task items to do. So I'm gonna start working on these and I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit, but it's gonna be a pretty chill, organize-y day. I might go on a walk with Kim a bit later tonight, and I also want to edit and post a video today because I really want to start posting on Sundays and Wednesdays. It seems like you guys are more active and more of you are online on Sundays and Wednesdays, so I think that's my plan. So if I can get a video out in the next 5 hours, that would be great, which honestly the video I have to edit isn't that dramatic, like in terms of how much work it's going to take to edit it. So I think I should be able to get that done, but I keep getting distracted by like little tasks, which again, that's the purpose of this, is so that you can write out those tasks instead of feeling the need to like do them as they come. I'm going to mark off the things I just did because I had written some of these down already, and then I think what we're going to do is make some oatmeal, and I'm going to make like a big batch so Oliver has some to eat while I'm gone as well if he wants it. But I'm really hungry and I could use some breakfast. For those of you who are wondering why in the world I'm drinking 2 cups of coffee lately, I've been trying a new thing where I drink my first cup of coffee, and then if I do want a second cup within like 2 hours, then I let myself drink it so that all the caffeine is still within like the first like 2-3 hours when I wake up. Because I know I've tried before where I say, okay, I'm only gonna have caffeine before noon or 1 p.m. I forget what time I used to say, but then I would find that I would only really drink 1 cup anyways. But I'm trying a thing where if it's within the first 2 hours of waking up, I'm allowed to have a second cup. And so far, I'm not sure how it's been affecting me because my sleep schedule has been so messed up, but I will let you guys know. But today I am really sleep deprived because since I have to get up for the train super early tomorrow, and yesterday my phone died when I was sleeping because the charger wasn't working for some reason, and I overslept when I wanted to wake up, and I woke up at like 1 p.m. yesterday. So last night I was like not tired at all at like 10 when I usually go to bed. So I took a sleeping pill so I could actually sleep. And then I made Oliver wake me up this morning. So I got up at 8. I wanted to get up at 6, but I kept snoozing and telling Oliver I needed more sleep, and I slept till 8. Now I'm drinking this cup because I'm very tired, and hopefully I can sleep tonight at like 9 or something so I can get up at like 3:30 to go to the train. And I guess I'm going to take an Uber there. I don't know. Just made my lunch. I'm having a leftover salad, so I have leftover chicken from last night. I have my salsa, both the tomato salsa and the corn salsa from when I made Chipotle bowls last week, and then just veggies and lettuce, and I threw that all together, added some oil and some salt and pepper, and then the salsas had like a lot of lemony lime juices already in them, so as long as this tastes good, I'll leave it. If not, I might add a little bit of like white vinegar or red wine vinegar to it, and then I have water mixed with a splash of this like antioxidant juice that I have. It is 12:45. I have a call with my friend Julie, who also has a coaching business, and we've been kind of doing like accountability calls every weekend now. So this is our second weekend doing it, and we're going to talk at 1 o'clock for a little bit. She's going to run through some of her stuff with me, and then I'm going to run through my stuff with her. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to, after that, hopefully finish my video and post it. It's not going to go up at 3 p.m., so I might schedule it for tomorrow. I'm going to decide whether I want to like post it tonight or schedule for tomorrow, but as long as I can get it up by 5 today, I might just post it today, because at 5 I'm gonna meet Kim to go for a little walk. Then that'll be pretty much it. Then I'll get back, I'll pack up my stuff probably, and then we'll be ready for our trip tomorrow. That was so scary. Say hi. Yes.
Great, wait.
I'm so done.